Shadows of Eternity, Eclipsed Eternity. Shadows of Eternity, Eclipsed Eternity. Chapter 1, Desolation's Dance. The sky didn't just weep, it sobbed, releasing torrents that seemed to quiver with shared anguish, each droplet pounding the earth as if trying to penetrate its core. The wails of the wind intertwined with the rhythmic pitter-patter on the windowpanes, crafting a heartbreaking ballad to Lila's desolation. Lila, drowning in her emotions, stood rooted, the chilling caress of the rain painting wet patterns on her skin through the open window. The memories from before clawed at her heart, each sharper and more agonizing, feeling like burning embers being etched onto her very soul. The palpable pain, a heavy stone in her chest, made each inhale battle, each exhale a surrender. Just corridors away, Cassian's presence, once so robust and warming, now seemed to dissolve into the cold air. The mansion's ornate marble, which used to echo his confident strides, now only whispered tales of his hesitant footfalls. Every ornate frame, vibrant painting, and vintage furniture screamed of a technicolor past, now juxtaposed against the grayscale of their present. Their eyes, once luminous beacons that communicated secret desires and shared dreams, now mirrored deep, cavernous voids of sorrow. Those eyes that once danced with the symphony of their shared laughter now played a muted, melancholic tune of longing and loss. Touches that once sparked electrifying currents, speaking of deep-rooted desires and burning dreams, now felt like the ghostly brush of fallen petals, ephemeral and cold. Words, their former saviors that painted their world with hues of love and passion, had turned traitor. Their voice, which once flowed like a harmonious melody, now struggled, reduced to fractured whispers, fading into the engulfing silence. Lila, consumed by her storm of emotions, crumpled onto the floor, her fingers trembling as they clutched the heavy velvet drapes. Each thread seemed to echo her pain, resonating with her silent cries. Cassian, from a distance, felt the silent tremor of her despair. He stood frozen, every cell in his body pulsating with an overpowering need to pull her into a protective embrace. With each step he took toward her, the weight of uncertainty chained his feet, yet the magnetic pull of their shared agony drew him closer. As she sensed him near, she raised her tear-streaked face, their eyes weaving a tapestry of shared torment. Words became redundant, for the raw intensity of their emotions surged like a tidal wave, promising that no matter the chasm of their pain, they would bridge it together. For in the intricate waltz of desolation, only the rhythm of true love holds the power to illuminate the path to salvation. In the dimly lit chamber, where the candlelight's erratic dance cast wavering shadows that teased and tantalized the senses, the very fabric of the room seemed to pulse with tangible emotion. The saturated air was thick with the scent of longing, every breath drawn echoing the intense undercurrent of shared anguish. Their gazes, profound and entwined, painted vivid stories of deep heartache, unquenched desire, and a love that refused to dim. Lila's delicate fingers, icy and quivering like fragile petals, hesitantly reached towards Cassian. That singular, electrifying touch sent tidal waves of sensations crashing between them, whispering tales of memories past, regrets, and desires for a better tomorrow. Sensing her plea, Cassian, with trembling intensity, intertwined their fingers, drawing her near, allowing her to melt into the sanctuary of his embrace. In this delicate sliver of time, wrapped tightly within each other, the world melted away. The rhythmic, melancholic song of their heartbeats intertwined, painting an audial masterpiece of timeless love, fierce battles, and whispered vows exchanged beneath silvery moonlight. Their collective sighs, heavy and dripping with raw emotion, danced in the cool air, weaving an invisible tapestry that bound them together. Lila, losing herself in the comfort of Cassian's arms, inhaled deeply, savoring his intoxicating aroma. Every nuance of his being was imprinted in her senses. Cassian, with a tender urgency, lifted her face to his, diving deep into the pools of her eyes, searching for that ever-present spark that defined her. Their lips met, a hesitant brush at first, building to an impassioned crescendo that epitomized their tumultuous journey. A kiss, ignited by the promise of healing and the shared dream that they would emerge, hand in hand, from the shadows that sought to consume them. Shadows of Eternity, Eclipsed Eternity.